Good evening. Welcome to Would I Lie to You, the show that separates the truth from the twaddle. On David Mitchell's team tonight, actor and Strictly star Will Mellor. And from Morning Live via Girls Aloud, it's Kimberly Walsh. On Lee Mack's team tonight, she's the loose woman who survived I'm a Celebrity. It's Charlene White. And an award-winning stand-up comic all the way from Australia, Sam Campbell. We begin with round one, Home Truths, where our panellists read out a statement from the card in front of them. To make things harder, they've never seen the card before. They've no idea what they'll be faced with. It's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction. And Will, you're first tonight.
OK. Here we go. For 3 weeks, I had a job dancing in a shop window.
Please, team.
Where was the shop?
Manchester.
What was the shop?
It was a clothes shop.
So, were you dancing wearing the clothes?
No, I was there to draw attention to the shop.
And what sort of clothes did they sell?
Ladies' clothes, like...
Was it just you dancing, or you had a couple of guys, a whole bunch of hunks all going at it?
So, here's a question.
Yeah.
What were you actually wearing?
Cut-off jean shorts.
Yeah.
And a sleeveless top.
What was the ladies' clothes shop called?
Snob.
Are you sure there was an S at the beginning?
Yeah. Oh, it was a shop in the Arndale Centre in Manchester.
Just when it couldn't get any more glamorous. How many hours a day was it?
You go on for like 15, 20 minutes, then you go off for 20 minutes and you come back on.
And when you go off, does someone else come on?
No, that's when they want people to come in the shop. They're like, you've seen him.
Oh, whoa. Just to be clear, you think you were that good at stopping people entering the shop? We're going to have to give him 20 minutes off just to get them in.
And would you dance to music, or would you just let yourself go?
It was an audition.
Tell us what the music was, because we've got a very good sound department.
Well, it was like 90s classics, you know. It was like Show Me Love or something. It was a 90s classic.
OK, would you give us a demonstration?
Oh, man.
I will cue in the music. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Impressive. And did you sell many dresses doing that?
What am I doing here?
What do you mean, what are you doing here? You used to work in a shop window dancing.
What do you think, Sam? Is he telling the truth?
I've got one more question, and this could be the smoking gun. What floor of the building was it?
The ground floor?
I think it's the truth.
What do you think, Charlene?
True?
He had a few moves then, didn't he?
He did.
Yeah, go on. Should we say that's true then? Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
You going to say it's true? OK. Will, they think it's true. Is it true, or is it a lie?
It is true.
Yes, it's true. Will did used to dance in a shop window. Kimberly, you're next.
Bono once fixed the flush on my downstairs loo.
Please, team.
Is that a euphemism?
Might be worth saying, Kimberly, for some of the younger viewers, Bono, of course, is the lead singer of Spandau Ballet. Sorry, U2.
I thought you were going to explain what a loo was.
And so what happened?
So we were on tour in Ireland.
And when are we talking about, Kimberly? What year
So
would
this would have been like mid-2005-ish, I reckon.
OK.
And we were staying in these kind of like apartments. So it was the toilet downstairs in the apartment.
OK.
So basically, I went out to like the concierge type bit in the apartment block.
Bono
to
wasn't working as the concierge, was he?
And Bono actually happened to be in the reception area at the same time. So I start shouting off that the loo's blocked. So then we start chatting, and then he's like, "Oh, sure, I'll fix the loo."
Was he wearing sunglasses?
Yeah, he always wears sunglasses.
That is him.
Is that it?
Always wears sunglasses.
So how exactly did Bono unblock that toilet?
So he lifts up, what's it called? The
Cistern.
Fiddles around with that floaty
ball cock.
thing, the ball cock. And he's like, Bob's your uncle. Life lesson learned from Bono.
Were all girls allowed in the same apartment?
No, we had 2 between us.
Who were you with?
I was with Cheryl.
So you and Cheryl, what, in a twin room? Or
No,
did you have
we
your own
had our
bedroom?
own rooms. I got carried away.
If I was getting carried away, I would have said twin bed, I said a double bed, wouldn't I? Trust me, I would have had in the background the idea that your toilet was blocked.
What are you thinking, Sam?
Or can I ask, being in like a famous pop group, is that just a roller coaster?
Yes, it is. It really
It's a very general question, Sam.
I think it's true. I think that it's not you in your highest moment. So I think to present this is really brave.
The bit I don't like is the concierge going, "Yes, I'll just sort that out for you. Wait a minute, I'll sort this out." Oh, it's right, Bono from U2 is going to do it, that's all right.
So what do you think? Is it the truth?
I think it's a lie.
All right, we'll go with lie.
OK, you're going to say it's a lie. Kimberly, was it a lie or was it actually the truth?
It was, of course, a lie.
Yes, it's a lie. Bono didn't fix Kimberly's flush. Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. This week, each of Lee's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest, and it's up to David's team to spot who is telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special guest, Michael. So, Charlene, what is Michael to you?
This is Michael, and he once buttered my finger when I got Lorraine Kelly's wedding ring stuck on it.
Right. Sam, how do you know Michael?
This is Michael. He's the cab driver who made me late because he stopped mid-journey to play the trumpet.
What is your relationship with Michael?
This is Michael. He is a master watchmaker and I am his apprentice.
So there we have it. Charlene's handy helper, Sam's musical mate, or Lee's timepiece tutor. David's team, where to begin?
So, sorry, whose ring did you put on, Charlene?
Lorraine Kelly's. Lorraine's.
And why did you do that?
Well, she'd been a guest on Loose, and she mentioned her husband and talk about relationships and stuff. And
Sorry, Charlene, when you say loose,
Sorry.
loose women, right?
Sorry, loose women.
Yeah, hey, welcome to Wood.
Which is Rob's favourite chattel line.
Sorry, Charlene. Okay.
No, and during the show I was looking at her ring, and it's so beautiful. I can't tell you how beautiful her ring is. Gold band with like a shed load of diamonds in the middle.
And is Lorraine a dear friend of yours?
Well, I know I've been in her show a couple of times.
Yes, she's lovely, isn't she?
I wouldn't say that we're besties.
No, when
but
I say she's lovely, you ignore it. Interesting.
So I popped into her dressing room to say thank you.
To lovely Lorraine.
And I was looking at her ring again.
Yeah.
And she just said, do you want to have a try?
You can imagine Lorraine's... Oh,
She didn't just have a look.
Have a try.
Have a look. And she did, just have a look, have a look. Give it a go. And so I had a look.
That's Billy Connolly. I don't know why I've gone there. Why did they do that? I don't know.
So I was quite swollen. So I put it on.
Welcome to Wood.
And I couldn't get it off. So
And Michael just happened to be, lurking in the corner?
No, it was one of our floor managers over at Loose
okay.
With
Women.
a pocket full of butter.
So in the same room that we have our debrief, there is a fridge in there.
So when you had the ring on, was you not in the room where the butter was?
No, I was in a panic. Michael was going past in order to go to the debrief.
Okay.
And he heard me struggling because the door was open.
Why is Michael going to the debrief?
Because he comes to our debriefs.
What does a debrief on Loose Women involve?
They just take the knickers off, surely.
What did Lorraine feel about the fact that her nice ring's now got quite a lot of butter in it?
All the dressing rooms have en-suites, so I ran straight to the en-suite and basically started washing it and really hoped it didn't ruin.
And then the main diamond popped out into the toilet bowl, which wasn't blocked, and down it went.
Lee Bono was there. And he said, you still haven't found what you're looking for, then?
He said, I would have been here earlier, but the streets have no name. OK, so is that the end of the story?
Joshua Tree.
What? Nice to be involved, isn't it? All right, who would you like to quiz next?
OK, Sam.
Remind us of your statement.
I know Michael. He was driving a cab that I was in. He made me late for an event because he stopped the car to play the trumpet.
He's got the trumpet in the cab.
Yeah.
Did you ask him to play the trumpet? Did you say, hey, mate, can you play that?
No. He said, where are you from? And I said, Australia. And he said, I can play any national anthem on the trumpet.
Where are we, Sam?
I don't know the suburbs very well, but we were going to the Museum of Public Executions.
Hang on, was it a black cab?
Yeah.
And remind us, I couldn't hum the Australian national anthem if I tried. What does it sound like?
Can it waltz in Matilda?
Or is it the theme to Home and Away? How does it go?
Australians, all let us rejoice, for we are free. That's the first part.
It's rousing, isn't it?
If that doesn't get you ready for battle, I don't know what does.
How had you found this black cab?
In the city.
Hang on! Before he said we were in the suburbs.
I didn't say this. Did I?
You did. You said, well, I was in the suburbs
this
somewhere.
Is where, now I see where you get this confusion, and I forgive you.
Well,
This is in my... That's where the exhibition was. It was out of the way.
I totally understand that you don't know the geography of these places because obviously none of this really happened. Where are you saying you were when you got this black taxi?
I was in, like, the city, you know, around that area, the pigeons, big buildings, the city. Businessmen.
Businessmen. How had you got to the businessmen pigeons bit of London? Is that where you are saying you live?
On my own street, where I live.
Yes.
36.
Don't give your address on television.
Why not?
I just wouldn't.
This is Soho we're talking.
Soho. There we go.
Now you're in Soho.
I'm sorry to shock you there, but they are not businessmen.
It's a form of commerce. Now,
Let's shift our attention to the actual when he started to blow his trumpet.
Yeah.
And where did he get it? He was in the front with him, presumably.
He had the trumpet under his, like, I guess, second seat.
The passenger seat.
Passenger.
yeah, but except in a black cab, there isn't a
one.
seat there.
There's no seat there.
Which you wouldn't have seen from the back.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm still learning about this.
You're on your own after that one.
Amazing city.
Nevertheless, when we pointed that out, you had the look of someone who'd been discovered.
Don't ever try to read my face because that's private.
Unlike your address.
Brilliant.
Now, Lee, remind us of your statement.
This is Michael. He is a master watchmaker and I am his apprentice.
So, you're changing careers. I'm glad to hear it.
Changing careers? No. It's an interest of mine. It's a hobby.
What's your favourite watch?
So, how did you get into it?
Well, it's always fascinated me that how a watch works. And I thought, how does a watch work? Do you know what happens inside a watch, David?
I do. My granddad used to mend watches and my dad was a fanatical watchmaker. So.
Oh, God.
So
Can you ask now a lot of technical questions?
See, he's not wearing a watch, guys.
He isn't wearing a watch. But
Have you got my watch?
How did you get in touch with Michael?
He's got a YouTube channel for watch repairing and the like.
Yeah.
So I thought, I'll learn to repair a watch. I'll learn to strip a watch and put it back together again.
How did you get in touch with him?
We contacted him through YouTube. He's got a link.
Okay. And
I know you know as much about YouTube as I do,
Yeah,
so
I know,
I can
absolutely.
say
A
anything,
link.
can't I? Reached into the screen and...
clicked on his link and the doorbell rang. And so you're his apprentice.
Yeah.
Where do the lessons happen?
Apprentice is a loose word. I would call myself his apprentice because
That was a lie you were given on a panel show.
I just got into watching his various videos, and then eventually I contacted him, and he was nice enough to do a one-to-one session because I was stuck on one particular problem.
But I want to know, what's your favourite watch? You didn't answer that question.
The watch I worked on, it was the Seiko 5.
Seikos are digital, aren't they?
Well, that's why I ruined it. I felt such an idiot when I said to Michael, I said, why is it not ticking?
Said you got stuck on a problem.
Oh, there was a complication.
What was the complication?
It
was a problem.
It was a date.
And the complication was what? Mending the bit that told the date.
Oh, you heathen. The complication is the date. That's what you call something on a watch that isn't the hour or minute.
Oh, the complication. Yes, I think that's right. I think when a watch has more than one feature, then I think they're called complications.
Well, there
So
you
if
go.
it had the day and the date, it would have two complications. So what's the problem with the watch?
Nothing wrong with the watch. I just bought a watch to see what it'd be like to take it apart and put it back together again.
Right.
Big cogs?
Big cogs.
Big cogs?
Oh, big cogs I really like doing it.
Big cogs. Have you got big cogs in your watch?
They tend to call them wheels in watches rather than cogs.
That's another thing he's given us.
Wheels and complications.
And you have a one-to-one session with Michael.
Yeah.
And what happens in the one-to-one session?
Michael Bolton, by the way, that's his name. And he's got two friends. One's called Andy Murray and the other's called Dennis Taylor. Genuinely true, that.
While we're on genuinely true, is he a watchmaker and you're his apprentice?
No.
All right, we need an answer. So David's team, is Michael Charlene's handy helper, Sam's musical mate, or Lee's timepiece tutor?
I don't know Sam well enough to know whether he'd be a good enough liar to seem so implausible about the truth.
We could have dinner.
And also, black cabbies, they do like to talk, but they're not going to get away with getting out the car and playing the trumpet. They're on a meter.
Are we happy to rule out Sam?
Let's rule out Sam. I
Okay.
think.
Sam's got to go.
I'm really happy because I've never got it down to me and one other before. This is fantastic.
Wow.
He is so good at talking
very
that
good.
he could double bluff us. This could be true.
It is true.
I just
Or
think
is it?
Charlene, what I want to know, is that something that women do? They say, would you like to try on this ring?
I wouldn't really want to take mine off and let someone else put it on.
What's it going to be, David? It's time to be masterful and make a
Instinct
decision.
from the gut. Will, which is it?
Charlene.
Charlene.
I think it might be me.
You think it's Lee?
Yeah.
You?
Can you picture him in a shed with an eyepiece like that?
Yes. The thing is about Lee, he's obsessive. He could really get into something like that.
Oh, God. You hide under his bed one day and you get this for it.
David, you have to step up.
We have
Come
to
on,
say
David.
decide. Lee.
Oh!
Saint Lee.
Yeah.
Well, this is unprecedented.
Wow.
Michael, would you please reveal your true identity?
I'm Michael. I've been teaching Lee.
Yes, Michael is Lee's timepiece tutor, and we have some proof. There is Lee, look. They're on Zoom together there. And then we have another one. There's more to you than meets the eye. Thank you very much, Michael. Which brings us to our final round, Quickfire Lies, and we start with... It's David.
I have taken to watching television in the evenings whilst holding a tambourine. That way, when I inevitably nod off, it hits the floor and wakes me up.
Please, T.
Yeah, I mean, this has got to be true.
What time of evening are you and Victoria settling down together?
Well, 8,
You're falling asleep at 8 o'clock.
No. Maybe we might eat some food.
A TV dinner on your lap.
Yep.
Oh, you don't strike me as a
I
TV
don't
dinner.
know,
No.
absolutely not.
Oh, no,
Obviously, sorry, obviously, Monday to Thursday, it's in the baronial hall.
Straight on your lap, or is it a tray?
It's an occasional table.
What is it all the other days? And is it just you who has this problem, or does Victoria watch the programme with a tray of marbles?
No, well, the tambourine can wake us both up.
It just so happens I have a tambourine. I always carry one with me. Kimberly, would you pass this to David, please?
Yes, because I'm naked from the waist down.
Let's imagine, David, Kimberly is Victoria.
Yeah,
okay?
she's on the wrong side. She'd sit there.
And you're watching Lee's history of watchmaking. You may want to do a bit of it.
Yeah.
And imagine now you're starting to nod off because it's Lee presenting
Okay,
something serious.
Hi, welcome to this. Lee Mack looks at the inside of watches. Ask me anything you want on a text about the inside of a watch, and I bet I know the answer. If there's anyone watching this, please. I'm more interested. Why does Victoria always sit on the right?
Because of her politics. No, we always sit. We're on the sofa.
No, we'll just leave it there.
All right. What do you think, Sam?
It's too goofy for this guy. Even singing with the tambourine, I was like, I don't think even in the privacy of his home he would hold that.
It's like we have had dinner.
Can I just say, I think your watch needs oiling.
When I do this, I can't hear Lee.
That's quite frightening. What are you going to say then? Stop now, David. Time to stop. Let's stop. Time to put down the tambourine. No more tambourine.
Yes.
Put it down! Well, what do we think? I mean, it's a bit...
That's lie
It
central.
doesn't seem like a very practical solution.
So you're going to say lie?
Yeah, I think
All
it's
right.
a lie.
They're saying lie. David, truth or lie?
Was, in fact, a lie.
Yes, it's a lie. David doesn't watch TV holding a tambourine. Next. It's Sam.
Oh. I was once a body double for a head lice advert.
David's team.
What do you mean a body double?
I had head lice at the time.
Okay.
They show the boy, and then they show the back of the head with the lice. I was not the boy, but that back of the head, and those are my lice.
So when they were casting the advert, they thought, well, we can't cast someone who's necessarily infested themselves.
The lady who invented the comb, it was her son.
Which comb are we talking about?
The Knitbusters comb.
Knitbusters.
Yeah.
So the person that invented the comb for head lice,
Yeah.
her son was in the advert.
It's called nepotism, David.
Name for your son?
Where are we in Australia, Sam?
Oh, you're not having one of your breakdowns again, are you?
This is in Queensland, dude.
How did they know you had head lice? Because you don't advertise that, do you? You
Best
don't
friends
know.
with this guy, yeah. Him and I were as thick as thieves.
Right, so was it like one of them shopping channels?
Weirdly, I think it was on the news. It was at the end of the news, they'd be like, and now we've got this comb.
So it's on the news. I
Yeah.
thought you said it was an advert.
Here are the head lice.
I think it was a thinly veiled advert, and, you know, so sue me.
You think it was advertorial? That's what you're saying. When was this?
I was pretty young at the time. 10 or 11,
When was that? 'Cause,
when I was in primary school.
Yeah,
We realise that. We're trying to ascertain the year.
A year on it.
Maybe year 6, I guess. No, wait, I was much younger.
You haven't said what you had to do in this advert or this appearance.
So I just was the back. You know, like any time you see someone's hands in a movie, that's not really their hands.
That's not true. What you mean is sometimes when you see someone.
I think every time.
Not every time. Sometimes when they scratch their face, that's their hand. If you see Tom Cruise scratching his face, there's not someone going.
Cruise has got a scratcher. Cruise has got a scratcher.
So, in the 1990s, there was a breakthrough in the treatment of nits in Australia. A new comb was marketed.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what was so great about it? What was new about it? That the previous
I think
nit
the
combs...
spacing between the teeth on this comb was just really gobsmacking.
Up until then, they were like that far apart. They just...
Unless it's a very big nit. Yeah.
It's the obvious design feature to tinker with on a comb, isn't it?
How did you feel when they offered you this? Because in the one level, I'm going to be on the telly, but showing my nits.
I mean, I know this guy who's dancing in a window to get his foot in the door.
All right, well, what do you think?
You know, mainly because you mixed up advert and news. Otherwise, I'm totally buying it.
Me, I think definitely lie.
I think lie. I think we do think it's a lie. I mean, you have a disconcerting presence.
No.
So in
You
a
say
way,
the warmest things to the guests, don't you?
there's also something ghostly about you. I wouldn't be surprised if at the next recording they said, wasn't it weird that on Lee's team we only had one guest? I said, no, there was another guest, Sam. He was from Australia. And Rob says, there is no such place. Well, I think we think it's a lie.
They're saying it's a lie.
It's a lie.
Sam, truth or lie?
That's true.
It's true. Sam was a body double for a head lice advert. That noise signals time is up. It's the end of the show. I can reveal that David's team have 1 point and Lee's team have 4 points.
Oh, well done.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Good night. Welcome to Would I Lie to You, the show with unvarnished truths and highly polished lies. On David Mitchell's team tonight, he's the strictly dancer turned strictly judge. It's Anton Dubek. Oh! And stand-up comic and Taskmaster star Desiree Birch. And on Lee Mack's team tonight, taking a break from all those deaths in paradise, it's Ralph Little. And a comedian and one half of Meet the Richardsons, it's Lucy Beaumont. And so to round one, Home Truths, where our panellists read out a statement from the card in front of them. To make things harder, they've never seen the card before, they've no idea what they'll be faced with. It's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction, and Anton is first up.
Ah, right. Bins on. Right.
Can I just check that they're the right glasses, because you're pausing?
No, I was once asked to host an awards ceremony after being mistaken for someone else.
Was it Rob Brydon? Was it Rob Brydon's son?
Oh, that death in paradise has gone downhill since Ardle left it.
Well, first of all, who was this person?
Well, our esteemed host.
Oh, so it was Rob?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you know that you look alike?
Well, I don't know that. I do know this. He's a very good-looking man.
I mean, it's a pleasure being next to the handsomest man on television. That's all I can say.
Thank you very much.
So, talk us through how this mix-up came about, then.
I was at a do, and somebody asked me if I would host this particular awards.
And what were the awards
ceremony.
for?
It was sort of building industry contractors awards thing. Would I go and give out the awards for best cement? I said, "What's the fee?" By the way.
Oh, that's when you thought you were Rob Brydon.
And it was quite considerable, so I took it.
When they thought you were Rob, did you immediately say, "No, I'm not Rob"?
No, I just laughed it off.
Did you did the gig or you didn't?
Yeah, I did the
You
gig.
did?
Yeah.
I tell you what, when they saw you walk out, there'll be a fair few people saying, "Good God, he's shot up." I had that late growth spurt.
I'd like to know more about the cement. I don't think either of you would be booked for cement. I've done these gigs.
You've done these corporates
I've done
yourself.
Chip Fat.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, the Chip Fat Award. You haven't done the Chip Fat
there's
Award.
a Chip
Fat
I'm
Yeah, I got
stunned
booked.
you would question my cement awards and then give me chip fat.
I don't believe it.
You don't?
I don't, and I'm really gullible.
Why don't you believe it?
It's the cement for me.
What about you, Ralph? What are you thinking?
I think it's a lie.
It's got to be a lie.
OK. Right. You lovely-looking man. Was it true or was it a lie?
It was true.
Lucy, you're next.
Thanks. As an adult, I once accidentally took part in an under-12s swimming gala.
David's team.
What happened? How did you end up in the swimming gala?
Well, I went swimming.
Right. At a public swimming baths on a normal day?
It was a council-run swimming baths,
Okay.
actually. And I went in and the pool was empty. But what I did notice was that there were people watching, you know, from the gallery
Right, yes.
at the top, but no one in the pool.
Right.
So I got in the pool. Do you want to know more?
At the moment, you're just alone in a swimming pool being watched.
And then a gun went off. Like a swimming gala gun. So the gun went off.
Yeah.
And then just at that minute, a group of under-12s jumped in and I was in the middle of a race.
Hang on. When you arrived in the pool area, right?
Yeah.
You notice the pool is empty.
Yeah.
You notice the gallery of spectators.
Gallery of spectators. Yeah.
You didn't notice these lurking 12-year-olds.
They
They weren't there.
Do they normally fire the gun before anyone has entered the room or come near?
Well, they must have been there, but I was distracted by the people in the gallery.
So you put a foot in the water, a gun goes off, some 12-year-olds jump in.
Yeah.
What happens then?
Then we'll swim.
You continued with your swim.
I'd paid my money.
And were the kids good swimmers? Were they overtaking you?
Well, when I reached, did a lap and reached the end, someone said that I had come third.
So what happened then, Lucy? Did you get a medal? I mean, how did it all resolve itself?
I think I could have pushed for a medal. But I didn't. Basically, I got out and I was annoyed. I was embarrassed.
So what do you think, Anton? What do you think?
I think it could be a lie. In actual fact, I think it is a lie.
What about you, Desiree?
I mean, I feel very deeply in my bones that it's a lie.
To be honest, I was feeling more credulous. It can be disorientating walking out from the changing room into a swimming pool.
It can be disorientating walking out of a changing room to a swimming pool.
I like the fact that you left that really mysterious, sort of... You aborted the anecdote. You went, I once...
Yeah, well,
yes.
To be honest...
Whoa! What did you do, David?
I'll tell you, but to be honest, I was worried I'd told the researchers for this show and it was going to crop up later in the series.
Oh, I see.
I got changed for swimming in a swimming bath and I didn't know the layout of the place very well, and I just sort of walked out in my trunks and barefoot into some badminton courts.
Wow! 16 years? We're running out of stuff, and you just throw that away.
OK, do you still think lie?
Yeah, but go with your gut.
Lie, we're going lie.
OK, they're saying it's a lie. Lucy, was it a lie or was it in fact true?
It was true.
Wow.
Yes, it's true. Lucy really did take part in a children's swimming gala. Desiree, you're next.
When New Kids on the Block announced they were splitting up, I was so distraught, I was sent home from school for the day on compassionate leave.
Lee's team.
What year did New Kids on the Block split up?
They split up when I was 13, so this would have been 1992.
And can you name one of their albums?
New Kids on the Block.
And was the second one called New Kids on the Block too?
No, it was called Hangin' Tough.
That was another one of their songs.
It was.
There might be some people watching, you know, some
I
of
doubt
the...
it.
who don't know. They're not perhaps au fait with New Kids. So let's have a look. There, look at that.
Desiree, can you name them?
Danny, Donnie, John, Joe, and Jordan.
No, that's Donald Duck's nephews. Did you go to school knowing the news?
No, I found out it went around during the in between second and third period.
This was pre-internet.
I mean, it doesn't take the internet. All it takes is passing people in class. There's somebody crying by their lockers. You're like, what's wrong? And they're like, New Kids broke up.
And then you said, can I go home?
So Desiree, you hear the word.
Yes.
Which teacher do you go to? How do you approach them? How does it go?
So basically, by the time I had gotten to third period, there were already girls that I'd seen early in their day who had gone home.
Wow.
And I was upset, but I wasn't so upset until I realized that it was a good way to go home. I realized if I could work up enough emotion, if I could go I don't know how I'm gonna make it through the rest of the lesson. Most people don't want to deal with a girl crying.
Yeah.
Basically, the teacher sent me to the nurse. The nurse
The
called me.
nurse?
Yeah.
For tears?
Yes. That's the first line of defense is the
How
nurse.
stupid was your teacher that they didn't know what the water coming out of your eyes was? You need to see a nurse!
All right. So what? Look, she's seen.
What is she? What is she, Rob?
She's seen.
The suspense is killing me.
She.
Are you auditioning for Open All Hours?
She seems. She seems to have been very honest, in my opinion.
Well, she has been very honest.
Now, what do you think,
Lucy?
Oh, I don't know. I'm more, what do you think?
That's a good, decisive decision.
You do this for a living, don't you? What the...
What do you think? Do you do this for a living?
Do you mean sift through evidence and make a deduction? Because that's not my actual job.
The part you play?
Yes.
Oh, you mean him? I thought you meant me. I genuinely thought you meant that I do this for a living. Oh, you mean him? That's even more bizarre.
Who does it for a living? What do you do?
Death in Paradise.
And are you a detective?
It's not a documentary, Lucy.
Okay. What's it going to be?
I think it's true.
True.
I think what Ralph thinks.
What are you going to say, Lee?
Well, we're going to go with D.I. Ralph.
We're saying it's true. Okay, so Desiree, they all think it's true. Was it true or was it a lie?
It was, in fact, a lie.
Very well done. Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. This week, each of Lee's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest. It's up to David's team to spot who's telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special guest, Helen. So, Lucy, what is Helen to you?
This is my old neighbour, Helen, although for 2 years I mistakenly called her Brenda.
Ralph, how do you know Helen?
This is Helen. I once got a kid sent off in a football match after using her as VAR.
finally, Lee, what is your relationship with Helen?
This is Helen. She is the teacher I had to apologise to after I accidentally sent my daughter to school with a dead gerbil in her bag.
So there we have it. David, where will you start?
OK, so, Lucy, you called her Brenda for 2 years?
Yeah.
And how did you come up with the name Brenda?
Brenda was the name of her chicken. I'd heard Helen talk about Brenda.
As if she was talking about herself in the third person. Like, Brenda's a winner. Brenda's not going to take any more of this. Brenda's laid an egg.
She laid lots of eggs.
Right.
And that's how we met, because Helen brought Brenda's eggs round to me.
Right,
So she said, these are Brenda's eggs, and then I've thought, oh, do you know Brenda's a lovely woman?
There's an odd way of referring to your own property. This is David's cup of tea. You didn't twig that she didn't mean herself.
I think she talked about Brenda more than she talked about herself.
So just her repeated use of the word Brenda just made you say that she must be called Brenda.
Yeah, but that got me into some difficult situations.
Go on, tell us all.
Well, when it was Helen's 60th, I wrote a birthday card to Brenda.
So you knew her well enough to get her a card for her birthday, but not her name.
Can you repeat that?
I mean, you knew her well enough to know it was her birthday, and you didn't know her name.
Had you ever heard the name Helen? Do you think that Helen was the chicken?
Yeah, what did you think the chicken was called?
That's a good question. That's a really good question.
Well, I've been here a while. I thought I'd come up with something useful.
This birthday, when it was her 60th, you wrote the card, addressed it to Brenda. Was there a party? Did you attend?
There was a party.
Oh, and did you go?
Yeah.
When did you twig that she's called Helen?
When they started eating Brenda.
Another neighbour rang and said, you've been at the party calling Helen the name of her chicken.
That's a confident thing to phone you up and say, isn't it?
Oh, she's a confident neighbour.
What's her name?
Rover.
And then, once you were illuminated as to your error, tell us about the next time you saw Helen.
Well, I rang her.
You rang her?
And I said, I'm so sorry, I've been calling you the name of your chicken.
And how did she respond?
That's when she realised she had the right person this time.
No, she didn't mind, and she said, it's a lovely card, and I don't mind that it says Brenda in it.
All right, who would you like to quiz next?
Ralph.
Yes.
You used Helen as what?
I once got a kid sent off in a football match after using Helen as VAR.
So now I actually know. Stereotypically, I shouldn't know what that means, but I do. Using video technology to determine something that happens too quickly for the human eye.
Exactly.
Video-assisted referee.
All right. Thank you, person in Rob's ear. OK, so what is this match?
It's the Chertsey Town under-11s football match, league game.
Are you under 11 at this point?
No, I was watching my friend's kid play, my friend Barney.
And what happened?
Well, they were playing against Slough, which is a relatively tense game. It's not quite a local derby, but they're both good teams and they were vying for, like, top of the league. And
to be fair, all under-11 games are derbies. You don't travel to Aberdeen for a game. They're all pretty close to each other.
There's a lot of rivalry, is my point. Yeah. So it was quite an important game. And the defender for Slough handballed in the penalty area, very, very obviously. The referee, for some reason, didn't see it, but everyone on the touchline did, and everyone went absolutely spare. And it was one of those slightly embarrassing things where all the adults care a lot more than the actual kids do on the pitch.
So how did Helen become... How did Helen assist with the VAR?
Well, she was just by the side of the pitch pecking for corn, and Helen was videoing it. So I went, hold on. I ran onto the pitch and said, ref, come and look at this. The ref saw that the kid had handballed it, and sent the kid off.
Sent him off?
Sent him off.
I love the idea that he started his story by saying some of the other parents take it too seriously.
That's quite harsh for a handball, isn't it? Sending off.
It was deliberate in the penalty area.
And that is the rule. If it's deliberate in the penalty area, you get sent off.
Yeah, and at 10 years old, that's an important lesson to learn, David.
I agree with you. I would say the clue's in the name, football.
Right, would you like to take any time now asking Lee about his claim?
OK.
just recap, because it was a while ago.
This is Helen. She's the teacher that I had to apologise to when I accidentally sent my daughter to school with a dead gerbil in her bag.
How did this come about?
Well, my daughter has a gerbil. Mm-hmm. Well, had.
Yeah. How did the gerbil die?
I'm not sure. All I know is that CPR didn't help. That's my wife's name. So I woke up, I went to wake my daughter up.
And you went to wake the gerbil up and you couldn't?
I don't wake the gerbil up, he gets up whenever he wants.
Right. And in this case, it was never again.
Well, usually the gerbil was up, and then I thought, oh, he's having a bit of a lie in there. He doesn't usually sleep on his back with his legs in the air.
So how did that gerbil then wind up in your daughter's rucksack on the way to school?
Because, to comfort her, I said, we'll give him a proper burial tonight in the garden. But I was worried about the time, and also I thought she'd get very upset in the garden burying him. So I said, we'll do it after school, when you get back. We said exactly the same about her nan. And funny enough, the same thing, I remember thinking, she doesn't usually sleep on her back with her legs and arms in the air. And I said, look, what I'll do is I'll put him in this little Tupperware container, and then tonight we'll bury him when you get back from school. And then I took the Tupperware container downstairs, ready to do that. And of course, sandwiches were made, but we've only got one type of Tupperware container. We've got lots of them, but they're those sort of blue ones. You can't see through. And,
right, you can't see through it all. You can't see the sort of the vague sense of, rather than sandwiches,
absolutely.
The corpse of a rodent. So there they are, the two identical containers.
Two identical containers.
Like the domed dishes in that episode of Faulty Towers.
Yeah, absolutely. And then what was really worrying was we had the health inspector due round.
So what was the first you heard of it? When did you first know something had gone awry?
When you were burying some sandwiches later that day.
The first I heard of it was when the teacher phoned me up, Helen.
Oh,
Brenda.
Yeah, that's the link, isn't it?
That's the link, well done. I said, my pet's died. She said, ooh, I hope it's that cheetah, then you can skin it and I can wear it on your show. Are they told not to laugh, or is she angry? She rang me and she said, it's Miss, and you're not going to believe this, but it's genuinely true, Miss Fowler. Genuinely true.
Is it?
Chicken connect. Yeah. Well, I say, is it? It can't be true if you're telling the truth. Work it out, Lucy. That means you're telling us it's a lie.
It's Miss Fowler here.
Miss Fowler rang me up and said, your daughter's in tears. And I said, right, what's happened? And she said, well, she went for lunch, and the other kids, you know, it was the usual stuff, Baby Bell, Ribena, and you've gone with dead gerbil. And then she said the key word that made me feel I was a bad father. She said, again. She knew, obviously, my daughter knew what had happened. Mm-hmm. But she was traumatised, absolutely traumatised, and she's now in care.
Did she eat it?
Did she eat it?
Did she eat it?
Well, she didn't eat it, because she's not a lunatic.
Did she eat it? Right, we need an answer. So, David Steen, is Helen Lucy's misnamed mate, Ralph's replacement referee, or Lee's traumatised teacher?
Well,
Lee.
You think it's Lee?
Lee, I'm desperate for it to be Lee.
Yeah. And she does look like she could be a teacher. Like when he made that joke, she did the official teacher, that's not funny look.
Yes.
She gave us the it's your own time you're wasting look, didn't she?
What about Lucy?
Well, Lucy asked Lee if his was true, so I'm pretty much ruling her out.
Brenda the chicken. What about Ralph?
Well, it's a lot of detail there.
Yeah.
Chertsey, Slough. That I can believe the anger of the parents and getting it all out of proportion. And this is obviously why football needs to be banned. I think it's Ralph.
You think it's Ralph? Right, Helen. Would you please reveal your true identity?
I'm Helen, and Lucy called me Brenda.
Yes, Helen is Lucy's misnamed mate. Thank you very much, Helen. Which brings us to our final round, quick-fire lies, and we start with... It's David.
My local greasy spoon has named one of their all-day breakfasts.
Sometimes you can sound really posh.
My local...
I think we're going to go with lie.
My local greasy spoon has named one of their all-day breakfasts after my regular order. Now, for just £7.99, anyone can enjoy Hungry David's Mushroom Madness.
Please do.
Wow. Can you tell us what a mushroom madness is, please?
The Mushroom Madness is 4 large fried, like the large fried mushrooms.
Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah. It has rotational symmetry. That's the key thing.
Right.
4 of them, and 2 fried eggs between the 4 mushrooms of madness.
Yeah.
And then diagonal bacon over the top of the mushrooms.
Yeah.
And toast on the side.
So you know these mushrooms?
Yeah.
Did you ask that it has to be 4?
I asked.
And do you ask for the layout, or do you start positioning it like that?
I initially started positioning it.
Yeah.
And I got chatting to the guy that works there.
Sorry, whoa. You made small talk with a stranger?
Yes.
Come on, David.
Well, remember, this could be a lie.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
So you were brought a breakfast, a normal breakfast, and then you...
Ruined it.
Built it on...
I ordered the items. You know how they have various set item things you can go for, or you can just say, I'll have this, this, and this. Well, my this, and this has become a set item.
What's it called?
David's... It's called Hungry David's Mushroom Madness.
Just remind us of the layout of this meal.
You want me to remember the name, remember the layout? This is just something true that happened to me. It's the 4 mushrooms, a bit sort of like sombrero-y. Enormous grey, not enormous, very, very small. But enormous for a mushroom, small for a hat. Something else I was going to say, I can't remember now.
There was something else I was going to say. I can't remember. Wonderful stuff from David Mitchell, vintage stuff.
That's why we didn't get recommissioned. I can trace it back to that one moment when David said there was something else I was going to say. I just can't remember.
Wouldn't that be a ballsy trailer for the show? This is what I did. I was going to say something else, but anyway. And then at 8 o'clock.
OK. What do you think, Ralph?
I don't believe for a second that David Mitchell goes into a greasy spoon cafe.
What if he just thinks it's greasy?
It's actually a 2 Michelin-starred French restaurant.
It lost a star last year and now he calls it the greasy spoon.
Are you saying I don't know whether something's greasy? I do know. I can detect grease.
Right, it's time to decide.
Has he given you any feedback on how it's going, this dish? How's it going? Yeah, we're not sold many, David. We're thinking of dropping the David. So,
So you think it's... I think it's a lie. He checked his card twice. What do you think, Lucy?
I think whatever Ralph thinks.
Lie? I think it's a lie. It's a lie.
You're saying it's a lie. Well, David, was it a lie or was it actually all true?
It was, in fact, a lie.
Yes, it's a lie. David doesn't have a breakfast named after him. Oh, that noise signals time is up. It's the end of the show. I can reveal that Lee's team have won by 3 points to 2. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Good night. To Would I Lie to You, the show where dishonesty is sometimes the best policy. On Lee Mack's team tonight, stand-up comedian making his return, it's Ivo Graham. And a gold medal-winning Paralympian, it's Kadina Cox. And on David Mitchell's team tonight, joining us for the first time, it's stand-up comedian Harriet Kemsley. And a multi-award-winning star of stage and screen, it's Eddie Marsan. We begin with round one, Home Truths, where our panellists read out a statement from the card in front of them. To make things harder, they've never seen the card before. They've got no idea what they'll be faced with. It's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction, and Ivo is first up tonight.
I once organised a stag do, but my poor admin skills meant I couldn't join in with all the fun.
David's team.
OK. We need some details, please.
It was my friend Ed's stag do.
Ed, OK.
Is it Eddie, Edwin or Edgar?
It's Ed. And he was getting married to Harriet,
and the stripper was called David.
What were you organising for Ed?
He was keen to go canal boating.
Barging?
Well, we were very keen to get to the boat, for sure. But
you're welcome.
This is the most middle-class double act I've ever seen.
It was undeniably quite a posh stag.
Was it?
Yeah, I'm afraid so. There were more surnames than people on the boat. So I booked a boat on the Grand Union Canal, and the maximum capacity for the boat was 12, and we were a group of 13. I didn't want to tell my friend about it because I didn't want to reveal that I'd made a big admin error in the organisation of the stag.
OK, so what happened?
As soon as we got on the boat, the person said, "How many of you are there?" And my friend Ed, whose stag do it was, said 13. Fell apart quite quickly.
Yeah. So what happened then?
I had to disembark the Black Pearl.
That's not a euphemism. And then after you'd done that, did he let you in?
You had to get off the boat.
We took it in turns to be the person walking along the towpath next to the canal. Because it was my error, I did the lion's share of the towpath walking while trying to join in with banter that was happening on water about 3 or 4 metres away.
This is a canal boat?
Yes.
So it's largely indoors?
Some of the party were indoors, and yes, keeping up with their banter was nigh on impossible.
Yeah. I mean, I would say a canal boat is mainly indoors.
I think the misunderstanding... You're thinking of a sort of barge where there's only enough room at one end for Rosie and Jim.
No, you're not. I don't know. He's not thinking of a barge. He's thinking of a narrow boat.
Well, I'm thinking of the sort of boat they have on the Grand Union Canal. There are wider canals in France, which certainly have things I would describe as a barge on them.
Well, this is the kind of lively debate we have here on the BBC's World of Boats. If you've been affected by any of the issues raised...
do get in touch. All right, so the voting...
The easiest way through this is just Ivo simply describes the boat.
You know, I'm aware that I've drifted through, in many ways, my whole life on a sea of complacency and entitlement. But you can see why I should feel comfortable referring to a boat in a canal as a canal boat. I was barely on it for a few minutes.
Just say, if you were on a sea of complacency, probably a barge.
Has there been other stag do's where you've done bad admin?
On one other stag do recently, I ordered too many LRBs for the group.
What are LRBs?
The London Review of Books. The stag was a big fan of the London Review of Books newspaper, so I thought, in tribute to him, I would get everyone a copy for the weekend. But unfortunately, quite a lot of members of the group had already brought their own copy.
So, what are your team going to say?
I did believe it, and then I didn't.
Yeah, I'm on that. Well, if we think maybe lie.
I think a lie.
Lie.
Yes,
I think it was quite a plausible scenario, but I'm not buying it.
All right, Ivo, was that a lie or was it actually the truth?
Well, somehow more depressingly, it's true.
It's true. Ivo couldn't join the fun on a stag do. Harriet, you're next.
Once, while camping, I lost my tent, then took desperate measures to find somewhere else to stay.
Right, Lee's team.
Define desperate measures.
That was said like a lawyer in an LA.
Where are we, Harriet?
Newquay.
Newquay.
Oh,
When was
Cornwall.
this?
It was when I was 17, which is...
Is it written up there?
So it's the early 2000s.
So you're in a campsite. Who were you with?
2 girls.
What are they called?
Their names were Sam and Susan.
How many tents have you got?
1 tent.
Between the three of you?
Yes.
Is it a 3-woman tent?
No, 2-man.
Come on. Hashtag everyday sexism. So it's a 2-man tent?
Yes.
But you were trying to squash in?
Yes.
Right.
How irresponsible.
Yeah.
You should never exceed the recommended... any domain.
We went to put it up and then we realised we didn't know how to put up a tent. So then we went to go get some food to have energy to make the tent. But then...
Well, then you weren't lacking in energy, you were lacking in knowledge.
Then we came back.
Yes.
But then the tent was gone. So now we have nowhere to stay because we didn't have any money as well.
Whoa, what do you mean you got no money? You're on holiday.
Well, no, because we were only going for like 1 night. And then we saw a sign.
And it said?
Bikini Beach Babe competition. The prize was £100. And so Susan
Sorry,
said...
can I just check something?
Yes.
Did this happen or did you watch a Carry On film? So you've now decided
Yes.
this is your way to get some
Well,
money?
then the guy came out and then he was like, there's only one other entrant. So our
What a
odds
charmer
were
he
good.
was! You might win this because there's only one other girl, isn't it?
Then we go in and we're a bit nervous, but then we meet the other entrant. She's a professional.
A professional what? She could be a lady of the night, she could be a plumber. What is she?
She's a professional beach babe. We're not even semi-professional. But our odds are good because there's three
There's
of
three
us.
of you, one of her.
So, it's about to begin.
There's a crowd of men and they're all cheering.
Is it just men?
It's just men.
Oh.
Yes.
What were the men? What were the look on their face? See David's look on his face then. Is it that sort of look?
No, that's panic. That was my look. That was what I had. Sheer panic. Yes.
Could you teach David to give the face of the look that the men were giving?
Like.
So David, give it. Yes.
I'm getting flashbacks.
Did you do a catwalk type thing?
Yeah, a little bit of catwalk. Yeah, a little catwalk. But the professional, she had a chair.
Oh,
she brought her
like
own
flash
chair.
dance.
Yeah.
Oh, a chair to dance, not you didn't just sit there. So I'm a professional, I haven't got time for this. I just sit there. Judge me, 100 quid, I'm off. It's Penzance tomorrow.
Can we ask now who won?
Well,
The professional.
then we had to find somewhere to stay, but we didn't have a tent, so
So in many ways, the situation is unchanged.
so then a guy came, he was like, "Oh, you can stay in my van."
Oh my God.
Then we slept for a bit.
So why don't you sleep in your car?
Yes.
Good question.
There was more space than I had a Renault Clio, and so we could have a proper sleep.
Right. So has it finished, or did anything else happen?
Then we had a lovely day in Newquay, and then I drove back.
And that's it.
Yeah, on the way back, I was driving, and then I was like, "Oh, there's a stag in the road." And then
Wasn't his lot, was it?
Susan said, "I can't see a stag," and I'd imagined stag.
Well, what do you mean? I don't think in the history of this show has an added bit ever been more worthless. One more thing, I thought I saw a stag, but I didn't.
So what do we do?
That was a bonus.
Right, Kadina, what do you make of it?
I think it's a lie.
You're not having it?
No.
What about you, Ivo?
I've had a lovely time. I think it's a lie.
Lee Mack.
To have invented a story like that
Yeah.
would require genius. So I think it's true. But I'm all about democracy.
Yeah.
So I will go with my team.
OK. They think it's a lie, Harriet. Was it, or was it true?
It is true.
It's true. Harriet did take desperate measures when she lost her tent. Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. This week, each of Lee's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest. It's up to David's team to spot who's telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special guest, Andrew. So, Ivo, what is Andrew to you?
This is Andrew. He's the decorator that I had to hose down in my parents' garden after he tipped 5 litres of paint over his own head.
Right. Kadina, how do you know Andrew?
This is Andrew. I gave him a medal for winning a race running on all fours.
Right. And finally, Lee, what is your relationship with Andrew?
This is Andrew, and for the past 8 years, I've been making him hang on to a celebrity's loose seats on the off chance they come on this show.
So there we have it. David's team, where will you begin?
OK, Ivo, he's a decorator. What was he doing?
He was painting the wall of the house.
The outside wall?
The outside wall.
And what happened?
His pot of paint was at the top of a ladder, and as he descended the ladder, it wobbled and the paint fell on him.
And where are we, Ivo?
We're at my parents' house.
And what sort of house are we talking about? I only ask because I'm wondering if you had a great start in life.
My parents live in a nice house, and I enjoyed it very much for the first 7 years of my life, and then I went to boarding school.
And how was that, Ivo?
I don't think we've got time for the full unpacking of every repressed memory.
So how old were you at this point?
I was a teenager, I think.
So it was during the school holidays. You
Yes.
were briefly allowed back.
Yes.
But your parents were out.
Yes.
No need to hang around. He's here now.
You tell us the story in your own words.
Right. Well, I was minding my own business at home in the holidays while some labour was taking place in a different wing. Andrew rang the bell, and I came out to the garden. He told me to hose him, and I did, and I considered it a fantastic opportunity.
In what way a fantastic opportunity?
How often do you get to hose someone down? My parents were always very strict with the hose.
And what colour was the paint, by the way?
White.
What kind of white?
They have names now, don't they? Like horse breath or vicar's regret.
It was Milton's shame.
Describe your hosing technique.
I put my thumb over the end of half of the hose.
You didn't have one of those
make
nice attachments?
No, in many ways it's been a life of great deprivation.
You need a hard hose. I've got covered in paint many times.
Is this another one of your competitions?
Why didn't he hose himself?
Well, I think he very kindly and sort of realised that it would be fun for me.
Is that your genuine answer to that question?
I can see where all the paint is.
And how old were you at this point?
I was in my mid-teens.
And how tall were you at this point?
A little bit less tall than I am now.
Because otherwise you'd have to spray up, and then it wouldn't make sense.
No, I think that's probably all right as well.
My concern at this point, Ivo, is that you're displaying consternation for being disbelieved about things that are possible. You're sort of thinking, this nonsense I'm telling, I thought I'd be picked up on totally different elements. Not the hosing height, you're thinking.
No,
you want to be disbelieved for the most disbelievable bits, not the bits that are actually possible. Is that true?
Well, I do respect that you've got a certain degree of status and experience on this show, but you can't tell us what we're thinking all of the time.
All right. Who would you like to quiz next?
Kadina. So what medal did you give Andrew? Fill us in on that.
I gave him the first place medal.
And what was the race?
So it was a 4-legged race.
Right. And at what sort of an event?
So it was an event for dogs. It was a fundraising event.
I'll tell you what, he's very well trained, isn't he?
It was a fundraising event for dogs.
All right.
How far did they have to race on all fours?
It was 100 metres.
Oh, that's a long way.
I know, it's grim.
Were there any other events, or was it just the 100 metres 4-legged race?
So there was like loads like random little bits. There was like, like dog hurdles, like obstacle course.
For dogs now this time.
So there was like a human version and a dog version.
What, did you have to judge it?
So I was just giving out the medals.
It's a race. You don't have to judge it. It's literally who gets to the end first.
But did you not notice that Kadina said there were lots of events?
All right.
And don't you think that possibly, David, there could have been some events of artistic expression or something that didn't come down to the hard and fast clock?
OK, yes, they could have been. You're
Thank
quite
you.
right.
Would you like to apologise?
Very sorry.
Thank you, David.
To all of us.
I'm not sorry to you either, because I think on some level this does you some good.
So, Kadina, how long did it take Andrew to do the 100 metres on all fours?
78 seconds, I think it was. Usain Bolt does 9.67 seconds.
Is that on all fours or...?
But like running.
And did you say you gave one of your medals?
Oh, no.
No. Just as a bit of fun, as a joke.
He got an Amazon medal.
You got a what medal?
Amazon's finest.
Oh, what, like when you buy a plastic one on Amazon? Yeah. Right.
All right.
OK. Obviously, other retail crushing global giants are available. Except they're not, are they? It's a virtual monopoly.
OK, so, Lee, remind us, Lee, of what you're claiming.
This is Andrew, and I made him keep hold of a celebrity's loo seat for 8 years on the off chance they came on this show.
Which celebrity?
It was Beyonce. Sorry, not Beyonce, the other one. Mark Lawrenson.
He's a commentator, isn't he? He used to play for Liverpool, and he was a pundit for Match of the Day about 5-6 years ago.
Yeah. So how did Mark Lawrenson get hold of Andrew's loo seat?
No.
How did you get hold of Mark Lawrenson?
Yeah, good question.
Well, it came free as an extra bonus with the other thing that he bought off Mark Lawrenson.
A house.
Correct.
OK, so Andrew bought Mark Lawrenson's house.
I know. He said he's doing his renovation. He said, I'm getting rid of this. It's just as a jovial thing to say.
He was holding
this was Mark Lawrence's Lucy and get rid of it.
He was holding the Lucy.
He was miming it, I think, at the time.
He was miming it.
He was miming it.
He mimed the Lucy. When he talked to you about his house renovations, he said, I'm getting rid of Mark Lawrence's Lucy, and he did a little mime.
To be fair, It might be that was my interpretation of what happened at the time.
Okay.
Yes. But then you said, hold on to it because I might see him and give it back.
No. What were we 8 years ago? Series 10? You know, on this show, if anything happens, you grab it with both hands.
Yes.
Yeah. So if he comes on this show, I can say, this is Mark Lawrence's Lucy as a possession.
But then he'll come on the show and then you'll just go, oh, this is your Lucy.
And what would he say?
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean? Are you telling me if I got out Lucy now, you'd recognise it as yours?
It depends. Is it distinctive in any way?
Nothing at all, apart from the red and the LFC and the this is Mark Lawrence's Lucy. Nothing.
How do you know Andrew?
He's a relative.
Okay. Well, can you be more specific?
Yeah, he's my great-grandmother. He is my cousin.
What year was this that he bought Mark Lawrence's house?
Oh, I'm going to say 10 years ago.
You said 8 before.
No, I didn't. I said he's been hanging on to the loo seat for 8 years. He didn't do the renovation for the first 2 years.
But he would have had it for the 2 years.
If this is true, will we get to see the loo seat?
I don't do the admin. The loo seat...
I'm just at it...
Yes. If that's what you want to hear, David, yes.
We need an answer, so David's team, is Andrew Ivo's painted pal, Kadina's fast friend, or Lee's seat steward?
I think it's Kadina.
It does, on the surface, that feels like the story that has the fewest holes in
I
it.
think so, and I think, yeah.
My toilet seat's got no holes.
It just comes out and sort of...
It comes with a free mop!
Shall we go with Kadina?
Kadina.
Kadina?
Yes.
We'll go with
We're going to
Kadina.
say that it's Kadina and the dog event. Andrew, would you please reveal your true identity?
I'm Andrew, and Lee made me keep hold of the tip.
Yes, Andrew is Lee's seat steward, and what's more... Thank you very much, Andrew.
I can't wait for Mark Lawrence to watch this.
Which brings us to our final round, quickfire lies, and we start with... It's Eddie.
I once humiliated myself while trying to impress my in-laws.
Lee's team.
When was this?
The first evening I met them, 24 years ago.
What were you trying to do to impress them?
I was trying to make a cup of tea.
Trying?
To impress them?
Yes.
Had you offered to make everyone a cup of tea?
Yes.
What, in their house?
Yes, in their house.
You see, that straight away, I go...
See, I'm not... Yes.
That's weird. Can I make you all a cup of tea? Well, no, you can't. It's my house. So you've gone to make the tea?
Yes.
Have you done all the milk, sugar, all
Yes,
that?
I've done all that. I've asked all the right questions.
You've done all the admin?
I've asked all the right questions.
You've gone in the other room.
Yes.
What the hell went wrong, Eddie?
I put the kettle on, the hob, and I turned the hob on, and I could smell plastic burning.
So you put an electric kettle?
Yes, because
Why?
I had the stovetop version and they had the electric version.
Oh no!
So I put that on there and then turned it on, and it melted.
So what did you do?
My wife, my girlfriend at the time, came in and just chucked it under the tap.
You hadn't even thought to do that yourself?
I'm not very practical.
You were just stood there looking at the melting.
It's not easy.
Where does he whistle? And it's all dripping down. It's weird, that kettle. It's getting smaller and smaller.
Then what happens? When do the parents, do they find out about it?
Well, my father-in-law kept it.
Kept the kettle?
Kept the kettle.
Why?
Because when we got married, he had to make a speech and brought out the kettle.
Were you planning to marry Mark Lawrence?
Well, that's good. He immediately thought, this guy could marry my daughter. Unless he put it in the cupboard when he opened it. Loads of props fell out. Another one, another idiot.
So what's it going to be then? Kadina?
I think the detail in it makes it seem quite real. And the fact that he said he brought it out on the wedding
That's the
day.
bit, innit? He's got a good imagination if this isn't true.
I think it's true.
True.
OK, they think it's true. Eddie, was it true or was it a lie?
It was true.
It's true. Eddie did humiliate himself at his in-laws. Next, it's David.
Recently, I amused myself in the bath by making a face on my kneecap out of bubbles and talking to it for 5 minutes.
Lee's team.
True. OK, so which knee?
My left knee.
What were you talking to your knee about?
I had a lot of emails to get through at that point. It had slightly got on top of me.
Right.
And I was in the bath and I put some bubbles in because I had a bit of a bad back and I sort of felt that would be soothing. I don't usually use bubbles.
What do you usually use?
I just water.
Really?
Yeah.
No salts or anything?
No, not usually, no. No
Just
salts.
water?
Bit of pepper.
Just water?
A few tomatoes bobbing around.
I think a bath at your age, without anything to turn the water not see-through, is a rather soul-destroying experience.
Well, you know, that's why I wear my trunks.
Anyway, do continue.
OK. I sort of noticed that the bubbles were falling in a sort of shapes on my knee,
Right.
in a way. And in my distracted state, I sort of sculpted the bubbly shapes into a little face, rather an authoritative face.
Did you give your knee face a name?
No, but I thought of it as a senior military figure.
And you then ascribed it a voice?
Well, just mine, but a bit gruffer, you know.
How does that sound?
Could you do it?
Just... Come on.
Come on, what were you doing?
Just got to get through it. Come on.
Get through what?
Keep soldiering on. The emails. I was discussing the email crisis with the knee face. What don't you understand?
And is anyone in the house but you?
My wife.
What would she think if she could hear unfamiliar sounds coming from the bath?
Come on, just do it. Do it. Just get on with it. Get on with it and do it.
Were you tempted to make your other knee a character?
Or the fella in the middle.
The angry worm.
Already is one.
OK, let's move on here. So, Ivo, what are you thinking?
I think it's true, and I'm embarrassed to say I'm probably going to do it myself in a moment of stress.
Kadina?
I feel like a stressed out David could have a whole conversation with his knee.
I think it might be true.
OK, so they think it's true. David, was it true or was it a lie?
It was, in fact, a lie.
It's a lie. David didn't make a face out of bubbles. That noise signals time is up. It's the end of the show, and I can reveal that Lee's team has won by 3 points to 2. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Good night. Welcome to Would I Lie to You, the show that separates the truth from the twaddle. On David Mitchell's team tonight, an EastEnders actor whose character has gone insane, been blackmailed, declared bankrupt, made homeless, held hostage, been jilted and shot. He might want to think about moving. It's Adam Woodyard. And a BAFTA award winner who started out in EastEnders but left to pursue a career in acting. It's Jason Watkins. on Lee Mack's team tonight, a space scientist and astronomer who once presented a documentary called Do We Really Need the Moon? Of course we do. Where else would we get all our cheese from? It's Dr. Maggie Adair-Pocock. And a comedian who, when he was 5, wanted to be a clown. Well, I can tell you those are pretty big shoes to fill. It's Phil Wang. So we begin with round 1, Home Truths, where our panellists each read out a statement from the card in front of them. To make things harder, they've never seen the card before, they've no idea what they'll be faced with. It's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction. Jason is first up tonight.
Once a week, I go for a walk on my hands.
Please, team.
Right. Why?
Because I've always been able to do it.
How far can you go?
I don't know. Well, I once went about 60 yards.
So once a week you do, what's an average?
Oh, I don't do that every week. I do a little walk around a room every week.
Please don't take this the wrong way, but you don't look like an athlete.
That's kind of you. very, very kind of you. What does an athlete look like? I mean...
Not like you. Well, none of you, let's be honest. So you have this ability. Is this something that you do publicly or privately?
I did it at my wedding.
What, you walked down the aisle?
Afterwards, at the reception. I walked to the side of the stage and my son put a rose in my toe and I walked back and gave it to him.
I'm glad it was your toe. Well, what are you thinking about this?
Listen, I've not read this card out, but I could walk on my hands if I had to, under pressure.
No, you couldn't.
Is there a paramedic?
Here we go.
You won't be able to do this. If you have not done this before...
I genuinely have never tried to walk on my hands.
There's no way you can do this first go.
No.
Wait.
Not good enough.
Get shut up.
No.
Fair dues, it's not as easy as it looks.
So what are you going to say then, in light of your pathetic attempt?
Lee has now given me the capacity to believe. So I'm going to say, yes, true.
So Lee doing that?
Yes.
You thought Lee's on the verge of getting the hang of it?
I thought it was closer than you thought, wasn't it? There was a moment everyone thought he might be able to do this.
No, there was no moment. There was no moment.
There was a moment when I thought you were going to kick that gentleman in the face.
What do we think, Maggie?
I think it's true.
Well, I'll go true as well, but he better do a demonstration.
All right, then. Jason.
Yes.
You walk on your hands once a week. Truth or lie?
Well, it's actually true.
And now, of course, we have the delightful prospect. Oh!
I see you copying my technique there.
Yeah. Maggie, you're next.
Possession.
There's a box under the desk. Would you, first of all, read out the card that's inside the box, and then when you've done that, place the object on the desk.
This is a piece of rock taken from the surface of the moon and given to me by Buzz Aldrin. I'm currently using it to wedge my kitchen door open.
All right. David's team.
I mean, obviously, this is an odd use of the word currently. I mean,
Can I just ask, how heavy is that piece of rock?
Would you like to feel it?
Oh, look, if it's...
Hang on.
Buzz Aldrin's got it from the moon. I'd love to, yeah.
Does that strike you as moon rock?
Has it got a little shine to it?
It does. Maybe it's...
Yes.
Can I just say, you three are looking at that like you know what proper moon rock would look like. I'm thinking you don't know anyway, do you?
I've seen moon rock.
Have you?
Yeah, admittedly from a very, very great distance.
Has it got sort of some technical scientific name for the type of rock it is, other than moon rock?
Well, actually, because the moon is covered in all sorts of chemicals, which can actually come from the birth of the solar system. So as things sort of coalesced and formed, this is actually a throwback to the birth of the solar system.
And how did Buzz Aldrin come to give it to you?
Well, in my capacity at Sky at Night, I meet all sorts of characters.
I'm aware that Buzz Aldrin went to the moon.
Yes.
I'm quite knowledgeable. How much of that stuff did he bring back with him? He's got a chunk like that still to give out, decades later. Does he turn up to every engagement with a rucksack? Here you go, here you go. I mean, I think I'd be giving out little pebbles at most.
They don't have pebbles on the moon.
No, but you can break it up, can't you? I mean, you must be able to break it up, otherwise the only bit of moon rock you could bring back would be the whole moon.
I'm not sure you can fashion it into the shape of a pebble.
When was this?
Ooh, so probably about 6 or 7 years ago.
You met him to interview him about,
going to the moon, maybe.
About going to the moon. And he said, and what was at the end of the interview, he said, been nice meeting you, here's a bit of the moon, or?
Well, actually, I've always been fascinated by the moon. And so we had this conversation and we were talking about the moon and the effects it has on people. And he said, well, here's a bit of the moon, for you to keep of your very own. And so he gave me some.
Just before he gave it to you, he didn't pop outside, did he, for a minute?
He was around the gardens.
You didn't see him foraging around the bins by any chance, did you? OK, so what do you think, Adam? Is it adding up for you?
No, it's going to be in museums and...
I once went to the Vatican City, and the lump of moon rock that NASA gave to the Vatican State is on display there, and it's about that big. And I doubt that Buzz Aldrin would have given you moon rock, about 100 times the size of the rock that the United States of America gave to a sovereign state.
You know a lot about the moon, a lot about moon rock, but I don't think that is a piece of moon rock. That's my hunch.
So Jason says lie, Adam says lie.
I also think it's
you
a
say
lie.
lie.
Yeah.
Right. Maggie, truth or lie?
It is actually a lie.
Yes, it's a lie. Maggie doesn't use a piece of moon rock to wedge her kitchen door open. Adam, you're next.
I now practice mindfulness, and for 10 minutes every day, I empty my mind of all other thoughts, and I do nothing but stare at a carrot.
Lee's team.
Everything up until the last word. Why would you look at a carrot?
I would show you the picture, but this goes out before the watershed. It's a particular shape of carrot, and it just distracts me.
What is it? Well, you can describe the shape, can't you?
Yes.
Is it part of the anatomy?
Yes, that would be correct.
The male anatomy?
Yes, it would.
And you find that relaxing to look at?
I'm comfortable with that, it's fine. It just takes my mind off of things and I relax.
Can I say, a carrot doesn't last forever. Once the carrot rots, you use a different carrot.
No, it's pickled.
It's in a jar.
Yeah.
Where did you get it from?
Did Buzz Aldrin give it to you?
A couple of years ago, my wife she got a greenhouse and she started growing veg. And it was around the same time I started doing this mindfulness, and I found it was sufficient to distract me from anything else I was thinking about, because I'd just look at it, start laughing,
So
and
you
forget.
thought this was so amusing to look at, you were willing to commit it to pickle?
Yeah.
So it would be, this joke would last forever?
I don't think it's a joke.
You find it amusing?
Yeah, it's amusing, but
But through the amusingness comes the inner peace.
Yeah.
So you're looking
That's why so many people fall asleep watching your DVDs.
What do you think, Phil? Is this adding up for you?
I practice mindfulness myself, and so I know we actually use parsnips, not tomato. So it smells a bit off to me.
Maggie?
Also, I think you need to get into a sort of a mind state. And I think laughing at a pickled carrot just isn't going to do it.
So what are we going to say? Truth or lie?
got to be a lie,
It's got to be a lie. Surely it's a lie. Adam, truth or lie?
It is, in fact, a lie.
Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. This week, each of David's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest, and it's up to Lee's team to spot who's telling the truth. So, please welcome this week's special guest, Matt. So, Adam, what is Matt to you?
This is Matt. He was my window cleaner, but I had to let him go when I found out he was afraid of ladders.
Jason, how do you know Matt?
This is my estate agent, Matt, and we once were meant to look at a property, but instead we watched a dog give birth.
Finally, David, what is your relationship with Matt?
This is my car dealer, Matt, and I once made him change the colour of our car twice because I was offended by its hue.
So there we have it. Lee's team, where to begin?
Jason.
Yes?
You were looking round a house at the time, were you, to possibly buy?
I was about to, yeah. We were going to look at a property, and as we approached that, someone came out of a neighbouring property and said, you know, my dog's in distress, can you come and help? So we did.
What assistance did you think you could give?
Well, we did a bit of looking on the phones and working out what we should do.
You were Googling it?
Yeah, I mean...
That is always a worrying sign for a midwife. Did you?
When she called you in then, she didn't know that the dog was about to
No,
give
she
birth.
She didn't know that the dog was pregnant.
Wow. What did she think was wrong with it?
I don't know, that it was sort of, his stomach was sort of distended or something.
Yes. Yeah. Was she the brightest of people?
Did you then go on and buy that property?
No, because it had a rifle range next to it, so I didn't bother.
There was a rifle range next to
Yeah,
this
there
house.
was...
And he hadn't mentioned that.
No.
If this is true, he's a typical shifty estate agent. Now, you see, he didn't even smile or bat an eyelid then,
Well,
which means he's used to hearing it, he's an estate agent.
What was the dog's name? Do you remember?
Penny.
Penny.
Oh, the penny dropped.
But what about Adam?
Adam, he was your window cleaner, but you had to get rid of him because he admitted to being...
Scared of ladders.
So, how long had he been your window cleaner for?
About 2 years.
And why hadn't it caused problems up until that point?
He was working with a partner, who was another window cleaner.
Oh, he used to do ground floor, and the other fellow used to do the top floor?
Yeah. So
come on, really?
we genuinely didn't realise until all of a sudden his partner, who was called Matt...
Oh, he was called Matt as well?
He was called Matt as well, so Matt and Matt.
The other one was called Matt, and he was called Matt?
The other one was called Matt.
Matt.
No, they were both called Matt, so that we could distinguish between Matt and Matt, we called one Matt and the other one Matt.
But for the first half of the second name, they're both looking. Matt. Oh. Matt. Oh, it's on me.
You have to say
You better call him Matt and not Matt, because then you got a different word at the beginning. Matt and not Matt would have been a much better system.
Or maybe Matthew.
Yes. Still a problem with the MA, though.
Okay.
Matthew.
Is it such a huge waste of time, though, that millisecond of confusion? I mean, do you think everyone's name should start with a different letter?
I would
It should be
prefer
like
that.
billions of letters, so that you don't have that millisecond of, oh, my name begins with D. Oh, no, it's not David, it's Daniel. I've wasted a part of my life.
I would prefer that. So you'd never noticed that he was always on the ground floor?
No, because I was at work.
And what would you do?
How did you discover that Matt was afraid of ladders? The specific moment.
Because the upstairs
You
was
examined him internally?
Oh, hang on.
That's a very strange way of doing it.
I sense fear in you.
I don't think you'll be cleaning my windows for much longer.
No wonder he's frightened to go up a ladder.
I bet the coming down bit was more scary. I'm here! I'm waiting!
I have to say, it's a miracle you could find anyone to come near your windows.
Did you say, look, we're going to have to get rid of you, or did he then say, look, I can't do this anymore?
obviously you can't have a window cleaner who can't go up a ladder to clean your windows.
You say like that, we're the idiots. You had one, not I.
No, he knocked it on the head. He's no longer a window cleaner.
Right, so you had to sack him, basically?
I kind of ducked out of the conversation and left it to my wife.
Right.
He came back round to do the windows, and she confronted him about the lack of attention upstairs.
And did he fess up? Did he go...
All right, so what about David?
Oh yes, you didn't like your. Read it again. Sorry.
This is my car dealer, Matt. I made him change the colour of our car twice because I was offended by its hue.
So 3 times in total. So
Yes,
what was the
it's
first?
been 3 colours.
Yeah. What was the first colour? What did you buy it as? What colour?
Grey.
What was the model?
It's a BMW,
Yeah.
and it's. Can't quite remember the. I think it's.
It never ceases to amaze me how cruel it was that you were overlooked for the Top Gear job.
Well, they wanted me to learn to drive. I've never driven this car. I've only sat in it.
Are you telling us or the police? Because that sounded like an alibi to me. Neither have I ever put a dead body in the boot.
Yeah.
So then, when you bought the grey car, did you want it in grey at that time, or was there always an immediate? We want it, but we want it resprayed.
It was an immediate. We want it, and we want it a different colour.
Right.
And then we were advised not to get it resprayed, but to get it wrapped.
What does that mean?
It's a thing you can do to a car to change its colour, other than respraying it. I think it's called a vinyl wrap.
Are you getting mixed up with some sort of album from the 1980s?
That's for you to judge.
What was your vinyl wrap colour?
Well, we wanted it dark green, like British racing green.
Yeah. Can I ask a question? This type of BMW you bought, does it not come in racing green?
Well, I don't know, but it was hard enough to find that we didn't want to.
They are quite rare, aren't they, BMWs?
It's very, very rare.
David, you don't drive. How did you get to the dealership?
We actually did all of the buying and everything via email and the phone. But I will say, my wife can drive. Which was very much why we were looking to buy a car. If neither of us could drive, it's basically just a very, very expensive shed.
Okay, you said racing green, then the car arrives, or you go to get it, and what colour is it?
More of a felt tip, more of a Kermit green.
So which colour did you go for next?
Blue, dark blue.
And how's that panned out for you?
It's nice.
All right, we need an answer. So, Lee's team. Is Matt Adam's worried window washer, Jason's puppy pal, or David's colourful car dealer?
I'm feeling Jason because he came up with a couple of really nice little details very quickly, like the shooting range and Penny.
What about Adam's?
He's making life hard for himself. If he's making this up and he's decided to call both the window cleaners Matt, and then he has to invent another, so we call him Matt. How big is your house, Adam? Because it doesn't look very big on EastEnders.
And what about David in his car?
Now, David in his car is an interesting one because I can believe this of David.
Yeah.
The bit I can most believe is a burly mechanic coming round, or burly salesman, going, I know that's not what you ordered, but you're having it. And David going, OK, thank you. What? That's the bit I most believe. So what do you think?
I'll go for Jason.
You think it's Jason?
What are you thinking, Phil?
I'm thinking Jason.
Oh, you're thinking Jason as well?
Jason.
We'll go with my team then and say Jason.
OK.
Yes.
Matt, would you please reveal your true identity?
I'm Matt, and David made me change the colour of his car twice.
Thank you very much. Which brings us to our final round, quickfire lies, and we start with... It's Lee.
On the first day of my holiday, I lost my glasses, so I was forced to read an entire book through a set of binoculars I found in the villa.
I've been here all day and I haven't seen you wear glasses.
Well, that's because I wear contact lenses.
Why didn't you wear contact lenses?
Because I didn't take them on that particular holiday.
What was the book?
The book? Wow. The Kipper.
By?
Brian Fish.
Called The Kipper by Brian Fish. I haven't read it or heard of it. What's the genre of this book?
It's a thriller.
Right.
The Kipper was the code name for a sparrow.
Where were you on holiday?
I was actually in Malaysia.
What part of Malaysia?
Coconut Island.
What?
Right. What make with binoculars?
I think you'll find I didn't have my glasses. How do I know that? I mean, don't get me wrong, I tried to look through my binoculars to find out, and I even looked into the mirror, but it just wasn't working out, the whole thing. I was like... because the book had to be a long way away from me.
Sorry, it had to be a long way away from
But
you.
otherwise, it's so close to you. When you get to the thrilling bit, it's too scary. They got killed! So I have to...
How did you set it up?
The book was at the other end of we had a little pool in the villa, and it's on the other end of the pool, and I would sit there like that. And then...
How would you turn the pages?
I'd put it down there, and then I'd get up and I'd walk, turn the page, crease it, and back round again.
So, you got there and you'd forgotten your glasses.
Correct.
How did you manage to get there? Without realising?
Because I forgot them. I left them somewhere en route.
Right. But where?
I put them down like this in the taxi. I stepped out for a second. I was literally rubbing my eyes like that. The taxi's gone. I know. Unbelievable. The exact word I was thinking of.
You hadn't arrived at your destination.
I took the glasses off for a second, like that.
To put them down in the taxi.
But there's a reason I put them down for a second.
Yeah.
Put them down. They're my proper glasses.
Yeah.
To put on my sunglasses when I get out of the car. The sunglasses are prescription.
Yeah.
I step out the car.
Yeah.
He drives off. I've left the glasses in the back. I
Yeah.
can now see perfectly clearly through the sunglasses. I know what you're going to ask me, so I'll just get to that point. During the holiday, I then lost the sunglasses.
Another taxi?
I was in the sea.
You were in the sea and you put them on a dolphin?
I was in the sea. Well, I didn't know it was a dolphin. I thought it was one of those glasses rests. No, I just put them down. Oh, I didn't put them down. I put them on. And then I went into the sea, had a little swim, and then a big wave came like that and went... That's not the bit that knocked my glasses off, though. I just up and went, wow, look at that wave. And I lost it. I'm going to have to spend the next, whatever it was, 2 weeks without my sunglasses. So I just stayed...
Reading a book from one end of a pool to another.
This is it.
With your
How big a
It was
book?
awful. Everything was like that. Even the foreplay. I said, go over there so I can have a good look. That's very pleasant, thank you. And then I'd walk over. And she'd say, do I look sexy in this? I'd be like, hang on.
So what are you thinking?
Look, I wear glasses. You are so protective of your glasses.
There are various implausible moments in this story. I would say the losing of sunglasses in the sea is not the most implausible. I would say it is the image of Lee sitting at one end of a swimming pool with his binoculars and a book propped up at the other end of the swimming pool. A swimming pool he has to walk round in order to turn the page.
So, you're saying it's a lie?
Well, I would say it was a lie.
I think we're unanimous on that.
All right. So, Lee, truth or lie?
It is, in fact... Where's the button? Tell me when I'm close. Lie!
Yes, it's a lie. Lee didn't read an entire book through binoculars. Next. It's David.
Lie by the sounds of it.
I don't know. I'm just chuckling away to myself. I can no longer drink orange squash. I think I've become hysterical. I can no longer drink orange squash because it sends me berserk.
And when did you discover this?
Oh, I discovered it last summer.
And what kind of berserk are we talking?
Really sort of very giggly and odd and rude.
Imagine I'm in a garden with you and you've just had quite a bit of orange squash,
Yeah.
and I say, "Hey, how are you doing?"
I'm all right, what about you?
I'm fine.
I sort of realised, hang on, that was misjudged. I was trying to be friendly, but I seemed really harsh.
I haven't seen you for a while. Is your wife here?
I don't know. Why don't you look for her?
She's probably out there rewrapping the car again!
What was this event?
It was a party at a friend's, in a garden at a
Right.
friend's house.
And how did people react when you became berserk?
Well, I think most people were kind, but it was my wife essentially said, "You've gone a bit weird. Maybe we should go. Have a glass of water."
You've had too many, love.
Yeah.
So what are you going to say? Is he telling the truth?
Maggie, you think it's...
I think it's a lie.
You think it's a lie? Phil?
I say it's a lie.
Well, then, if my team says it's a lie, then I will overrule and say it's the truth.
You think it's the truth?
I might overrule for what? I never overrule.
Go on, then.
But I'm feeling a bit like... Do you know why? I had a small sunny delight before the show. And I'm feeling a bit like... Whatever.
David, they're saying it's the truth. Is it the truth or is it a lie?
It is a lie.
That noise signals time is up. It's the end of the show, and I can reveal that David's team have won by 4 points to 2. Thanks for watching. Good night. Welcome to Would I Lie to You, the show with unvarnished truths and highly polished lies. On Lee Mack's team tonight, from Blue Peter to Morning Live, it's Gethin Jones. Stand-up comic and star of Britain's Got Talent, it's Nabil Abdul Rashid. And with David Mitchell tonight, a star of stage and screen, the wonderful Francesca Mills. And here with more hull-raising tales, it's comedian Lucy Beaumont. We begin with round one, Home Truths, where our panellists read out a statement from the card in front of them. To make things harder, they've never seen the card before, they've got no idea what they'll be faced with. It's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction. Lucy, you're starting us off tonight.
Right. I once impressed a man in Hull with what I did with my Henry Hoover.
Please, team.
Who was this man, first of all?
Well...
I don't mean Henry, obviously, I know who.
What happened was, I went to view a house for a friend, basically.
Why?
Because they wanted to move to where I was living. So they didn't have time
What's
to come
the
over.
friend's name?
Peter.
Is he left-handed?
No, he's from Dublin.
What has the left-handedness got to do with the story?
It's the details. You've got to have details.
Yes, but not all the details are relevant.
What hand would you have held the Hoover with?
Oh, when you put it like that.
So you're viewing a house on behalf of someone else to buy?
Yeah, and basically, when we walked in to view it, it was horrific. The guy who lived there had trashed it, basically.
And who was showing you around, the estate agent?
Yeah, but they were saying that none of the stains were alcohol, and I said, I think I'll be able to clean this.
Oh?
So, I know, and the estate agent said, I'd be really glad if you could clean it for us. So I went back to get my Henry Hoover, but I don't drive, so I just pulled it along the street.
That sounds like a long walk with said Hoover.
No, just Newland Avenue.
Oh.
Just remind me again how far Newland Avenue is from this place. I've no idea where it is.
I I'd say 12 minutes.
What would normal people say?
Did you discover what the stains were? Because...
Yeah, it was a tenant that was in previous,
Mm.
and he said the good thing is he never smoked or drank.
Right.
So they were just urine.
So it's just...
Sorry?
That's the only...
Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness it's only urine. I'd so hate it if it was ash or wine.
He told you it was urine stains before you went to get the Hoover?
That's why I offered.
Yeah, but you don't use a Hoover to get rid of a stain.
No, after you put the carpet stain remover on, you
Yeah.
have to then hoover it. I've got an MVQ in cleaning. Don't tell me how to clean up a stain, Lee.
What else was the problem? Was it just stainage or was it mess?
There was all sorts
What's
going
the
on.
licorice?
Yeah. There was... in the fridge.
Can we wait till everyone's got it before we move on?
So I cleaned the fridge. It was quite poetic, really. It had half a Battenberg and a soap in it.
A soap? Can I check, was it tomato soap? It was a soap, a bar of soap?
Soap, yeah.
Why would you have soap in a fridge?
Why would you have urine on the floor?
So you said you impressed Peter with what you did.
So Peter's my friend that I was looking at it for, but I said, you do not want to buy this place.
Oh, was he buying or letting? Because you've said tenant.
So there
before.
was a tenant in it who
But
was
then
renting,
it was going to
but
be
it was gonna be sold.
Wait a minute. So did you know the second you saw this place, even when it's cleaned up, that it's not advisable for Peter?
Yeah.
Well, why would you bother then cleaning it?
Because
No more questions. Are you going to be honest now, are you? What have you been up to this point that you feel like you have to qualify this and now you're going to be honest? What have you been doing?
No, he paid me 20 quid.
He paid you 20 quid?
Yeah, this
Not Peter,
Not
the
Peter.
estate agent.
I was on TV.
How long did it take to
I
do
did
it?
a whole day with him.
A whole day for 20 quid?
Yeah.
20 quid?
How do you know the estate agent was impressed with what you did?
Because he said you're my bridge over troubled waters.
All right, what do we think?
I think if she's not lying, there's something wrong with her. I just don't think it's true.
I don't think it's true.
What about you, Gethin?
There was lots of talking about letting and buying. I think it's a lie.
Well, my team both think it's a lie. I'm 50-50, but these two guys look like they know what they're talking about. so-
Okay, so they're saying it's a lie. Lucy, was that a lie, or were you telling us the truth?
It was.
It's true. Lucy did impress a man with her vacuum cleaner. Gethin, you're up next.
I once found a policeman passed out in my bedroom.
Oh? David's team.
When did you discover a policeman passed out in your bedroom?
Probably about 10 to 15 years ago.
A policeman in uniform passed out in your bedroom 10 to 15 years ago?
Not in his breadroom. There's been no mention of a bakery. Please don't put words or bread in my client's mouth.
So it was actually my spare bedroom. I was
here
coming
we go.
home from work.
Was it meant to be just fun and games, Gethin?
I'm about to put my suit away, and the bedroom is full of blood.
Of what?
There's blood everywhere. And I panic. I absolutely panic. I come
And
out...
a woman walks in and says, don't worry, I'll sort that out. I'll drag this over from the
So at this point, you've seen a load of blood, but you don't know where the blood's come from?
No. So I'm panicking. I call the police. So a policeman and a policewoman come to the house. I take them to the room, and the policeman goes into the room, and the next thing we hear is a thud.
Join us on the next episode of Will I Lie to You when Gethin Jones reveals what happened.
What happens next?
I venture into the room, and then I sort of see the policeman on the floor, and then I look at the window, and there's like it's like Batman's been through the window, you know, like comes through the window. It was a pigeon.
What?
What I can't get my head around is how has the pigeon got in and then got out again? Because there's no pigeon.
because the pigeon's not there.
The pigeon looks like it's come through the window like this.
What, in that shape?
Yeah. You can see its hands.
Its
legs.
All these years I've been calling them wings. Is it hands?
It turns out the policeman has got a phobia of birds. The pigeon's come in, pooed himself.
Yeah.
And then it's blood everywhere, probably panicking. I don't know what a pigeon does in that situation.
You're telling it quite impressionistically. What we seek here is an order of events. So what are you saying? The first thing that happened before you arrived with your suit is that a pigeon flew through the window?
Yeah, I didn't know that as I'm walking up
No,
to
I don't
this.
want the order of things as you understood them.
Okay.
Let's piece together the order of the events as they occurred. So what we think happened, if anything is about this is true, is that a pigeon flew at your window, and the window was insufficiently sturdy to repel the bird. It came through the glass.
Like Batman.
I don't know whether Batman actually does that. Crashing through windows and then bleeding everywhere, going, ah, doing a poo and then leaving.
Maybe it was a robin.
That's a classic mixture of groan and applause.
Welcome to my love life.
Why did the policeman faint when the bird had left?
I don't... the feathers. Like feathers everywhere.
Had you said there were feathers
I think
before?
so. I think so.
There were feathers.
This is the first mention of feathers.
It's mention of feathers.
So this policeman has seen the feathers.
Yeah.
And thought, horror of horrors.
And the blood.
But he doesn't mind the blood. He's a policeman.
Yeah.
He can't have a phobia of blood, can he?
Yeah, but it won't have helped, will it?
I don't know. Maybe it will have done. Maybe he loves his job. And he just thinks, oh, great, a mystery. Who did this? But, oh, no, I'll keep it together. Think of the blood. But no, the feathers, the terror. You know, Aunt so-and-so's budgerigard. The relentless Battenberg, the soap in the fridge.
Well, that's a different thing.
Yeah.
It's not real.
So, did you have
Do you think it's not real?
Yeah, I don't
Oh, we'll go
think
lie then.
So what do you think? Fran, what do you think?
I think because of the late coming of certain information like the feathers and the poo, I believe it is false.
Has it occurred to you that he might have introduced those elements late in order to make the story seem implausible? You could be being very, very clever here.
Yeah.
You've deliberately injected
Gethin presents Morning Live.
What do you think?
I don't think it's...
You don't think it's true?
No.
If it's not true, he invented that it was the spare room where he kept his suits. He went in and saw blood, and it turned out it was a pigeon that had crashed through and done a poo and then left. That is a Byzantine level of invention. From a card saying that a policeman was passed out in a bedroom. I'm going to go with my team. I'm going to make my own minority report later. All right, there we go.
So
we go lie.
They're saying that it is a lie. Gethin, was it true or was it a lie?
It is true.
Yes, it's true. Gethin did find a policeman passed out in his bedroom. Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. This week, each of David's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest. It's up to Lee's team to spot who's telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special guest, Joe. So, Francesca, what is Joe to you?
This is Jo. She once searched my bag and found a severed hand in it.
Lucy, how do you know Joe?
This is Jo. I did a dodgy deal down a back alley to get some of her gravy.
David, what is your relationship with Joe?
This is Jo, and when I was her knight in shining armour, she rewarded me with a chocolate eclair.
So there we have it. Fran's frightened frisker, Lucy's sauce supplier, or David's pastry provider. Lee's team, where will you start?
OK, Fran,
When was this?
At a theatre.
When was it?
Like 2 years ago?
So 2 years ago, you were going into a theatre?
Yes.
To see?
Harry Potter.
And Jo works at security at the theatre, does she?
Yeah.
What did you find in your bag again?
A severed hand.
What hand?
It was my left hand. Like a fake prosthetic of my left hand.
Why? Why?
Because I'd been at filming that day and wrapped, and at the end of the job,
They
they'd
gave you
given
it?
me...
What were you filming?
It was a Witcher prequel.
The Witcher.
My character has a hammer, and in one scene, the character Fiel grabs my hammer, smashes my hand, and then for the rest of the scene, I'm meant to have like a gammy hand.
Have you seen this programme?
I'm a big Witcher fan. I'm a Witcher nerd, in fact.
Have you seen that scene?
I didn't remember the scene. There's lots of fights.
So you can't remember if that particular character she plays was smashed with a hammer?
I mean, it was...
Because that would have been really
It's
handy.
a segment.
Next time you're watching anything, write it down in case we need it for this.
Hey, Lee.
I just want to pause everybody because I think Rob's got a joke. Here it comes, everyone.
You just said that if Nabil remembered it, it would be handy.
His joke.
Francesca said that first, you just didn't hear.
Yeah.
So quick, Rob, and then about 6 minutes later, a little bit of blood pouring out of your ear, you went, I've got it!
I bet Jo has seen some things.
Yeah.
So what was her reaction like?
She was very shocked. And then I was like, I'm an actor, it's my hand, it's fake. And then she laughed. I was like, I would like to keep it with me so I don't lose it. And then she was
So,
like,
and what did she do? Let you keep it with...
She did, very kindly.
Right. And did you use to clap?
I didn't.
That would have been a hell of a look, holding on to it and going like that.
I didn't, but I should have.
Right, who do you want to quiz next?
Lucy, can you remind me again of what you said?
This is Jo, and down a back alley, we did a gravy deal.
Right, OK. First of all, how do you know Jo?
Sir, I don't know if she still is now, but she was a waitress in my local pub.
What was it called?
The Robin Hood.
The Robin Hood?
Yeah.
Tell me about the gravy before you tell me about the back alley. I sound like I'm a doctor.
Honestly, this gravy is like nectar. So I said, your gravy's so nice, can I buy just some gravy? And they said no.
Ah, so they refused to sell you the gravy?
They wouldn't sell me it separately. So I said, well, can I just buy another Sunday dinner? But I don't want the Sunday dinner, I just want the gravy.
And they said?
No. The manager of the pub said, life doesn't work like that.
I want to know why he wouldn't sell you another Sunday dinner.
I don't know, but it
Had
wouldn't.
the kitchen closed, maybe the kitchen had closed. I don't know why I'm getting involved, because actually she gave me a chocolate eclair.
So how did you end up in this alleyway
Sir.
with Jo?
So I said to Jo, would you sell me some gravy? Name your price. And she said, for 20 quid.
Everything's 20 quid with you.
20 quid for what?
£20 for a tub of... I said £20
So
for a tub of gravy.
She said £20.
No, I did. I said £20.
So you said, name your price, and they said, actually, I'll name it.
I thought it was worth £20.
Did you come with your own Tupperware?
No, it was, you know, one of them like tinfoil things that you get
So
at
she had
takeaway.
that. Has she been selling black market gravy before?
No, because she said, meet me round the back after my shift finished.
After you what finished? You don't want to be buying gravy off anybody. It's in this metal container. Take it. I don't want any money. So, the metal container, if it's got a cardboard lid, that's not a good way to transport gravy.
No, it wasn't. I had to walk really slowly.
Not easy when you're dragging a Henry Hoover. Why did she do it so secretively?
Because she knew she could potentially get the sack.
Right. Now, can you see the problem now?
What?
We're on national television. How's she going to get away with this?
I don't know. It's not my problem.
Now then, what about David?
David, remind us again.
When I was Jo's knight in shining armour, she rewarded me with a chocolate eclair.
What had you done?
I'd helped push her car out of a Ford.
What? A Ford?
Sorry, what?
Like in Frozen. Fjord.
No, not a fjord. Superhero. How could I get a car out of a fjord? How could she survive the crash off a cliff into a fjord?
I don't know what one is.
A ford is where, if there's a very small waterway, they make a ford where the road basically goes through the stream. And her car had stopped in it, and I helped push it out.
By yourself?
No.
Then how come only you got the gig?
Because the other person helping push her out was her husband. And she obviously felt that he had to help.
Well...
Yes, David, where are we?
We're in Cornwall.
We're in Cornwall. What are we doing there?
We were on holiday.
Oh,
Yeah.
With our wife and with our daughter?
Yes.
Lovely. Are we enjoying it?
Yes, it's nice there.
Are there any tensions just under the surface?
No, they're all out in the open. We're driving along, screaming at each other as usual. No, we're driving along very nicely in beautiful country lanes of Cornwall, and we come across this Ford.
Oh.
In the Ford is Joe's car,
Right.
with Joe in it and Joe's husband. I can't remember the make of the car or the name of Joe's husband. I'm sorry.
How deep?
Well, I'm a bit sorry, but, you know, not... I think it was deep enough to have wet the engine of Joe's car.
Wow.
Such that it didn't
Please,
go.
one more time, David, say in your voice, it's deep enough to wet the engine.
It was above the bottom of the doors.
Right, well, that's important.
Because a bit of water got in
Yes.
when Joe's husband got out. Splash, splash,
interesting.
splash.
So he gets out.
Yes. Victoria and I realised maybe some help is needed.
Yes.
I get out of the car.
Good man.
Yeah. I mean, she's really talked me into it. It's not, you know. And I say, do you need a hand?
In my head, I'm picturing that they're in trouble and they're a bit worried, you know, and they say, oh, there's a guy getting out from the... It's the guy from Would I Lie to You? And she goes, oh, thank God. Is it Lee Mack? And he goes... No, it's David Mitchell. So that you go up to the car with the husband. At the back. So she stays behind the steering wheel.
She does.
And you two push.
Yes.
And you're stood there now and you've got it out. And what happens then?
Well, she gives me a box with 2 chocolate eclairs in it as a thank you.
Well, here's a question. When did you eat the eclairs?
Later that day.
Where did she get the eclairs from? Just on the back seat?
She had some shopping bags in the boot.
And she said, have these?
She said, thank you so much. And there was a rather nice bottle of rosé. And as it turned out, she handed me the chocolate eclairs.
Did you politely refuse at first?
Yes, a little bit. But then she said,
You didn't take them and then
I
keep
go-
staring at the bags.
All right, look, we need an answer. Is Joe Fran's frightened frisker, Lucy's sauce supplier, or David's pastry provider?
OK, well, let's go through them one by one. What do we think of Fran's story? Is her character someone that would be hit by a hammer?
There's a guy that turns into something and he mashes up a bunch of people.
Have you ever thought of doing continuity announcing?
I like Fran's story, but I sort of believe Lucy more.
We're not counting David at all.
I'm sorry, no one gets a chocolate eclair and waits to eat it until the afternoon. Not a chance.
That was your problem. Do you think I should have ate it literally in front of her? She hands it over and I just go...
What do you think of Fran's story?
I think it's the most believable out of the 3. I struggle to believe anything Lucy says.
OK, Lee, it's time to guess.
We're going for Fran. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah.
OK, we think Fran.
You're saying it's Fran. Joe, would you please reveal your true identity?
Hi, my name's Jo, and Lucy did a dodgy deal to get some gravy.
Yes, Joe is Lucy's sauce supplier. Thank you very much, Joe. Which brings us to our final round, quick fire lives, and we start with It's Nabil.
I once climbed into a crocodile enclosure because I wanted to get a closer look.
David's team.
When did you do this and where did you do this?
When I was little in Nigeria. It was a crocodile-themed restaurant.
Was crocodile on the menu?
I think so, yeah, I can't remember.
It's the restaurant's gimmick that there's a crocodile enclosure with real crocodiles, and you can watch the crocodiles as you dine.
Yes.
On crocodiles.
How easy was it to get into the crocodile?
I mean, at that time in Nigeria, we didn't have health and safety. We had the concept of common sense. So, for example, if there was like a street next to a river, there wasn't a fence and a sign saying caution, river next to street. Because the Nigerian philosophy is that if you can see the sign, you can probably see the river. I hopped over the fence because I wanted to look at them because I just thought they were cute and friendly and stuff. And I got close to one and they just like came at me. And luckily for me, I didn't know, I just found out by accident, but they're fast running in a straight line. But if you take a corner, it's hard for them to kind of like...
Yes, you're meant to run away from crocodiles in zigzags.
I didn't know that at the time. I was running straight, but he was gaining on me. I was running and then I just like took a corner and hopped the fence.
And what sort of state were you in?
What do you think?
What,
Have you been chased by an animal before? Anybody?
I've been attacked by a crocodile.
Yeah, there you go.
When were you attacked by a crocodile?
We were in a Louisiana swamp. We were rescuing crocodiles.
Will they not have been alligators?
Alligators.
Oh, well, I don't want to hear about it then. It's totally irrelevant.
I got chased by an ostrich as well.
No way.
Yeah, in a police officer's house. He's quite a well-to-do police officer.
Okay.
Because they take pride. No. He had a lot of exotic stuff in his house. And one of the things he had was an ostrich. I got too close to one and I was laughing at it because it was doing, I don't know whether it was a mating dance or a challenge. Like a... I kind of ended up doing the dance back. And that probably wasn't a good idea.
And it chased you?
Yeah.
Sorry, who did you say you was with? Who was looking after you?
On which occasion? The policeman's house or the ostrich or the restaurant and the
Well,
crocodile?
I mean, I'd like to know both, really.
So, my parents practiced free-range parenting. Although that being said, I was more scared of my mom than I was of the crocodile.
So, what are you going to say? What are you thinking, Lucy?
I think it's true. I was listening to it like it was a real story. I forgot, actually, we were playing a game.
Fran?
I think it's true because you haven't embellished it any further. You've kept with the story.
What he hasn't done is add any feathers.
Well, he has, in the sense that he's added an extra story of being chased by an ostrich.
Lots of feathers, yes, I'll take it back.
Maybe he jumped to that truth story because he needed a break from telling a
Yes,
lie.
exactly, yeah. Then
Maybe.
why didn't he tell the show's researchers about being chased by an ostrich? That would have been equally interesting, particularly at the huge private zoo of a corrupt police officer.
What are you going to say?
I do
You have
not
to make a
know.
decision, David.
True.
You're saying that it's true. Nabil, was that true or was that a lie?
It's not true. It's not true.
Which one is it?
What? It's too late, but I sense now it's not true. I have that feeling.
It's not too late. You can change if you want to.
Go on then. You had a feeling then.
There was a smile the way he was smiling. He was smiling like, I've got him.
I don't know if it's true or a lie, but if you now get this right because he's got to want to change your mind, I'll be livid.
Okay, I'm going... Lie.
You're saying it's a lie.
I think so.
Nabil, was it a lie or was it true?
It's true.
It's true. Nabil did climb into a crocodile enclosure. Oh, that noise signals time is up. It's the end of the show. I can reveal that David's team have 2 points and Lee's team have 2. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Good night.